You think Europe is just castles and museums? One wrong turn and you'll be strapped into a roller coaster, questioning your life choices at 120 kilometers per hour. Today, we're counting down the best theme parks in Europe for 2026. From hidden fairy tale worlds to record-breaking coasters that feel like they were built by mad scientists. And wait till you see number one, because it's not even close. Every park on this list is ranked by popularity, rides, atmosphere, and what's new for 2026. So if you're planning a trip, this is basically your cheat code. Let's get into it. Toverland, Netherlands. Imagine a theme park that feels like it was designed for families who don't want stress, long walks, or chaos, but still want a bit of thrill. That's Toverland. It started as a small indoor park, but now it's grown into a full experience with both indoor and outdoor zones. That means even if the weather decides to act like a villain, your day doesn't get ruined. The big stars here are Phoenix, a wing coaster where your seats hang on the sides so it feels like you're flying, and Troy, one of the biggest wooden coasters in Europe. It shakes, it screams, and it does not care about your comfort zone. What makes Toverland special is balance. Kids, parents, teens, everyone finds something, and in 2026 they're expanding again, adding more themed areas so it's slowly turning into a serious competitor. It's not the loudest park in Europe, but it quietly wins hearts. PUY DUFO, France. Now this one is different, very different. There are almost no roller coasters here, no spinning rides screaming in your ear. Instead, PUY DUFO is all about live shows that feel like stepping into a time machine. Think Viking invasions, Roman gladiators, medieval battles, all performed with massive sets, real animals, fire, water, and thousands of actors. The biggest show, Ciné is so huge it feels like a full movie happening in real life under the night sky. Around 2 to 3 million people visit every year, not for thrills, but for emotions. You don't just watch here, you feel it. If most theme parks are about speed, this one is about storytelling. Phantasialand, Germany. This park is small on the map, but massive in experience. Phantasialand is the kind of place where every corner looks like a movie set. You don't see rides, you see worlds. There's Rookburg, a steampunk city with the flying coaster FLY that literally launches you through tight buildings like you're escaping something. Then there's Klogheim, a rocky village packed with twists, tunnels, and chaos. Even the food areas feel themed. You're not just eating, you're inside a story. This park proves something simple. You don't need size to be legendary, you just need imagination turned up to 100. Energylandia, Poland. Now we enter chaos territory. Energylandia is where coaster lovers go when they want maximum adrenaline without emptying their wallet. This park has one of the biggest collections of roller coasters in Europe, and two names rule everything here: Hyperion and Zadra. Hyperion is a massive hypercoaster that drops you like gravity gave up on you. Zadra is a hybrid beast made of wood and steel that feels like it's trying to throw you into another dimension. The park keeps expanding fast. Almost every year something new appears. It's not the most polished park, but if you care about pure thrill per euro, this place is dangerous in the best way. Alton Towers, United Kingdom. Hidden in the British countryside, this park feels like a secret that everyone already knows. Alton Towers is famous for one thing: fear. Nemesis Reborn is a legend here. It hugs the ground, twists through trenches, and makes you feel like something is chasing you underground. And in 2026, they're adding something unexpected: a Bluey-themed roller coaster. Yes, that Bluey. So now it's mixing hardcore thrill rides with family fun in a weird but interesting way. The park itself is huge, spread across gardens and old ruins, so even walking between rides feels like an adventure. It's not just rides here, it's atmosphere, history, and adrenaline mixed together. Tivoli Gardens, Denmark. Now imagine a theme park sitting right in the middle of a capital city. That's Tivoli Gardens in Copenhagen. It's one of the oldest theme parks in the world, over 175 years old, and somehow it still feels alive and modern. You won't find giant record-breaking coasters here. Instead, you get charm. Lights everywhere at night, cozy pathways, live music, and classic rides like the wooden coaster Rutschebanen. There's also Starflyer, a ride that lifts you high above the city lights, and suddenly everything feels quiet and magical. Tivoli is proof that a theme park doesn't need to scream to impress you. Sometimes it just whispers, and you still remember it forever. Portaventura World, Spain. Now we go to Sunshine and Speed. Portaventura is basically Europe's answer to, what if we made a theme park resort where everything is big? It has multiple parks, including Ferrariland, and a huge collection of rides that are built for heat, speed, and excitement. Shambhala is one of the tallest hypercoasters in Europe, giving you that stomach drop feeling that hits before your brain even understands what's happening. Dragon Con throws you into 8 loops like it's playing games with your balance. And in 2026, new attractions like the Uncharted-themed coaster are adding even more variety. The best part? You can literally combine it with a beach holiday. Ride coasters in the morning, swim in the sea in the afternoon. Not a bad life. Efteling, Netherlands. Now we enter a completely different world. Efteling feels like stepping inside a storybook that forgot it was fiction. Instead of loud neon and chaos, you get forests, castles, soft music, and fairy tales coming to life. Everything here is built around storytelling. Attractions like Symbolica and Droomvlucht feel like drifting through dreams. Even the queues don't feel like queues. They feel like part of the story. And then there's the Grand Hotel inside the park, making it feel like a full fantasy world you can actually sleep in. In 2026, they're adding more family rides, but the heart of Efteling stays the same. Calm magic. It's not a theme park you rush through, it's one you slowly fall into. Europa Park, Germany. Now things get serious. Europa Park is the biggest non-Disney theme park in Europe, with over 6 million visitors every year. And it earns every single one. The park is split into themed sections based on different European countries. So in one day, you can travel from Italy to Iceland without leaving your seat. Coasters here are world-class. Voltron Nevera is one of the most intense modern coasters in Europe, launching you with insane force before flipping you around like you're in a storm. There's also Rulantica, a massive water park that makes this more than just a day trip. It's a full resort experience. Everything here is polished, clean, smooth, and constantly expanding. If Europe had a theme park capital, this would be it. Disneyland Paris, France. Now the number 1. And honestly, it was never really a competition. Disneyland Paris is the most visited theme park resort in Europe, and it's not just because of rides, it's because of how it makes you feel. You walk in and suddenly everything is storytelling. Music, architecture, characters, food. It all pulls you into a world where reality gets quieter. Disneyland Park gives you the classic Disney experience, but the real game changer is Disney Adventure World, which is transforming fast. In 2026, World of Frozen is opening, bringing Arendelle to life with massive detail. There are also new rides inspired by Tangled, and a huge nighttime lake show that turns the whole park into a cinematic experience. It's not about one ride, it's about the full experience that never really leaves your head after you go home. That's why it sits at number 1. So here's the real question. Do you want pure adrenaline, fairy tale magic, or full family adventure? Because Europe has a park for every version of you. And honestly, the only mistake is trying to pick just one. If you enjoyed this, subscribe for more travel lists that might ruin your bucket list in the best way.